Hi teachers, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, we talk everything special education. If that interests you, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe. Today, we're going to be talking about some red flags when you are interviewing for a special education teacher position. All of these red flags are things that people responded with in my Facebook groups. I will link my Facebook groups in the description of this video. Some of the advice included is also things that you should ask during your interview to look out for red flags. Go ahead and comment below if you have any stories to tell us about red flags or if there are any other red flags that other teachers should be aware of. The first comment is you should ask, do any of the students have a history of violence? Make sure to see how the admins react. The next comment, if anyone interviewing you says, we all wear multiple hats here, or we are just one big family, that's a red flag. Also, my best advice to anyone is if someone has to tell you they are something, they are not that thing. So pay attention to what they repeat over and over and then think to yourself, are they trying to convince me this is true or themselves? I thought that that was a very thoughtful and true comment. Like if someone has to tell you what they are, that usually means they're not that. Someone said there are no mentors or new hire trainings. Someone said ask about curriculum. Sometimes admin doesn't provide any curriculum for special ed. And if you're applying for a special education self-contained job, a gen ed curriculum does not cut it. That's very true, but I think finding a curriculum is very, very difficult because every student's needs are so different. But it would be nice if you are provided with a curriculum. Someone said you should be aware if there's a small interview crew. Lots of voices in the room means that they value the opinions of many. Someone said make sure to ask about caseload numbers, staff turnover, ask about previous teachers being hurt. Remember that you are interviewing them as much or more. Ask about extra duty expectations, school meeting schedule, priorities they want to see the person who gets that job focus on. Someone said, I like to ask what staff would say is the best part of working there and what would they say is the biggest challenge? That's a good one. Will you have a classroom or will you share a classroom? I worked in a school where I had my own classroom and then I also worked in a school where I shared a classroom. It's definitely a lot easier to teach in a classroom that is your own. Another comment, what are the professional development opportunities and expectations? Are there any upcoming changes in process or in the near future? Ask what is their leadership style? What is the style of your special ed department head? Ask about the previous teacher in the classroom, especially if the opening is coming in the middle of the school year. That's good advice because there's a reason for that. You want a principal who knows what is happening in the classroom, so ask specific questions about that. When they tell you it's your class, you can choose your own curriculum, that's a red flag. I asked in many interviews, what was your toughest student like? That's a good one too, because if you don't want to work with students who are very violent, that would probably be good information to have. Here's another comment. I was at a second interview. The superintendent told me she was cutting paras in my room due to their budget and the paras won't be happy. That was a red flag. That is a red flag if they're taking away resources from special education. Okay, hopefully those comments helped you. If you want to read on further, you can go join my special education Facebook groups. Again, I will link them in the description of this video. Go ahead and comment below and let us know any red flags that you can think of. Please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. If you're looking for some free resources for your classroom, make sure to check out the links in the description of this video. Also, I have a bunch of activities available in my TPT shop that you can purchase for your special education classroom. My TPT shop is called Activity Teacher. Thank you so much for watching. Happy teaching.